watenjera kenda iroto byomba kuthambia kinyane na ntu itugwite kiaja ja NCBA ati nubatere kwithirwo kiona muchore waku okugwata njara no twikira pressure ketha biashara ikurite ketha stock ikuongere ketha nyomba kwenda gwaka wake ketha mtembo kwenda kugura ugure ketha ikirori kia biashara ugure no ntu NCBA muthikire be no tungata mwanya kwina NCBA till ira ni cashless payment powered lipa na mpesa gutigira kwa mu biashara na aja we na liwe ya kuthura code ira okerea gwa mpwe customer akwira lipa na mpesa buy goods unaweka kodi yenye yani very convenient ira ukarika nanga na mpwe kenda ningi withdraw kirwa kethera ni utungata kwenjana na kana yento kwendia na muthikire kire asset financing bethera bena asset financing ukeja kwithdraw kiriungira NCBA muthikiria no bakugurire ngari biashara no bethera bakugurire nyinto bia kwambire biashara ketha inyichi bitari mbugo kwenda kwambire we daktari no kwenda kwithdraw kirithia private practice ukeja kwithdraw kiriungira NCBA bakethera begutethia ithdraw kibariungira muthikiria wite kire mutandao ncbagroup.com kana utume email kire contact@ncbagroup.com kana uringe thimo 0711 056444 kenda ninge bomba kuthrobo kiaraniria twende mbele na NCBA
ni thaa ijiri kilo kitendeke 14 muthikiria wa FM karibu sana kiri mubango wa chachamuka ki round ijili kana thara yeli na radio tu tukiwatana na tukiari manto yawe itana mbere ndene ya thiguru Kenya na ruare tukendo focus sana kiri manto yawe itana mbere ndene ya county Meru turi na our long lost friend
ukaitia sopo igagwa Eric diwa mojani mudile dianda kwa tena mbambo
Atuma TV karibuni sana kile mabango ya Chamokani kwa FM 96.4 karibu sana Mr. Eric, thank you very much no tubo tolera kanya
baridi imekuleta
very chilly morning Thursday morning
good morning
morning Martin yeah. County kanchuke kaza kubichokere nkatho na muthikiria na mutegeri wonde narabatikirite ba well FM or TV it's always a pressure ku throw deaza na ku bedro patutikie patudikirite ko it's been a while lakini niko
karibu sana it's always a pleasure to have you karibu sana so MCS Bamero for the third time
yes
then ya ndiro ya miaka
less than 2 years
in less than 2 years ibara mwiro renge ku invoke article 181 ya katiba na bawete Governor Kawira Mwangaza ateona thiri
ateruka in peace
literally iba mwatete thiri buru nonto ibaretete another impeachment but this time round ni kuonekana ina tofauti sana counts ni jire abuse of office na misuse and misappropriation of county funds so ni bibi omba kwithira bi baretete ya kwithira bakiwa ati ni county jire yake bakwenda last time bare na itano kai mwanja 7 I think
7 beza 5 then beza 2
so maybe next time tuibona nemo
it's true Martin niboga kwigin tutuga kulan from the process from the initial one ibejere kuona the more bakupena inyingi teo justification ya kuona tri bo bakwinga governor kiri impeachment ya governor you only require one account kadraneo oga approve then governor no it go now their energy they feel this time around we want to concentrate ourselves in two accounts I mean impeachments county jere county jere choba kona wosukuma ba concentrate kichio no ntuba kuringana na gitarira baikire the first one county ira gwanja ichondere gwingo chonde at least the second impeachment no one at least there was one count ira ombere ku gain attract attention nene kiraba misite out is an evidence ya ku prove from the auditor report ya ku ensure that argument chao na ichikwa china report chivalid actually that's what they miss I think nande nioba choketie na wengine on of course kuna report ira umire ya auditor general ile kuona ni utumiri boke kina kyao and that is report ira nioba bakudhugana nioba ka base nayo ki argument yao based maga from the previous prosecution yao came there so go to me the reason why body do it county uchonde ni ni experience probably na experience ira pedra benyo for the two impeachment processes ira baya bada goite kicho informate other than kudura kwina a lot of accusations iba considered na ba kona ina witi matter na imba kudura nandi na prove itekeza kudura nandi ruembo rukwino from uragwa karo at that time na kudura kwina mantu jati agiri
bambire ku in public domain.
And the other thing is eco reduce kudura kwebera support ira tukakani support base ya politicians kana kudura nande ina emotions kana nyingi kurigana environment ikara nandi kawaida yao ngugi yao bakuita uraba bati kudura bagita prepare motion nyingi na
it's an outside forces
yes ikara nandi jaura nandi of course processes chia county assembly chiendereaga ite akareja kana kuna outside forces ibasukumite therefore to me I feel distinctive mono if you compare from other impeachment process ira to aracho no tichari na motion nyingi chari na vitisho mingi na iko ari na nya mpangara tano itari ili within the county assembly and also outside the county assembly.
So now again tukiolelia the whole impeachment na process yeje again tukumekethwa ni by coincidence kana ni by design ba muete this time round ni moyo koruno kaendia this one is it a coincidence, is it a plan?
Indeed it's a plan. No ntore who are we accusing? We're accusing our agenda because the first issue we are fighting moyo
no gender can't really play
out very in the Senate. Na ndingo experience you will learn from experience they build up
because koi maoni yote rothoranitie oro mari mo kumana rabo embe ire nindi Governor Kawira arira Senate
zediga uwa
so this one ne kablan bena koka it's a gender card still about each other
actually nira yugaga tuekuwa kiroto ere. You see, if you prayed agenda card, it's about time now you play. I think even the evidence, probably people will stand. Barabake the witnesses. I think majority will be like this. For see, kukeda kuna.
So far there's Virginia, there's the sniper's wife.
Yes, and they keto miyoko na tris. Now, bike the gender comes away, the emotions part of it, but the kira na noga tekera the previous the last concluded one. Ire ariku na gender ne prele roene ne mono ko save Mheshimiwa Kawira Mwangaza na not only urakwejid outcome ire the former MP Nkoro and accusation area ichocho tumbire ko raise emotions at the same ijekada evidence ni ario naonaga the numbers in which vabotre lakini emotions area na gender cancer prerora ni ombire ko save that particular time. Like this time round, based on the experience at the assembly, iketo miyoko na at least nyana they also seeked they are seeking a legal representative. Urawi outside within Meru, noroti na probably na
political interest or anything.
Meru na union kidroi at least in a way nikona ni at least now focus yao igo table evidence and urawi na miurebira for example CDK na team yawe bombe ko proof nande without go drag siasa cha Meru at the level ya Senate.
Yeah, because now we see tukona kutendri tukona so much political interference.
Hata hype kuna.
Yeah, na kutena Kenya hype nene. So yoro Kawira Governor Kawira.
Actually Martin, no kona that kwaga IPO can be very lethal. Non tupwa it's now
it's not strictly the assembly and the governor.
The governor. It's purely executive and legislature bako work on their issues. Itena nande it can as well be lethal na ikeomba kudhura nandizi with those two counts chomba ina kwa approved chonde non tupoko it's purely roka approved because of course sheria yuga ugo kwa accuse no na
we will abandon your proof. So you know, kwe mumiru whether you karambia kagwatire, you know, this thing has become too much. Is it really necessary? I know ni kioto kiokia katiba, you know, ni manto ya katibene, ni manto ya wadone ati governor no impeached. But kuri mumiru ori ukarinde samwe arichuri atiri manto ya kuingia sana. Is it the only option to you? Kutena kintu ya, you know, we talk about the way ADR, alternative dispute resolution.
I feel it's Amiru Bakari, the majority have felt that if you sit down, but no interest. You see now they have lost interest in the leadership within not only Tongireba Assembly, the county assembly, the executive. You see they are very tired. Actually, Kenya on the people are very tired in terms of happenings. And we feel like Kethora in a way of in the first, second, in a goodwill at the Babo Karan, they grow without batiri the card. Then issues which raised the addressed. But you see, there are questions around Guukiria are representative. Akuria mandate to ensure that I'm checking the government. You see, katiba yetu netwere gaps. Na executive na responsibility to implement everything. Na palabra kuona ni mbi guitangoke. Now, if you run away from angle ya kudroa kuogwita responsibility was MC. Probably executive now this is what I'm supposed to do. Iketo miyoko na kuna appeal nene mono whether we look at the constitution again. Tonere is that necessary to the governor, of course, because there's someone who kuna haja ya kudra kuna governor baba ingi kanato choge kaire to kudura tawa mayor kana unge kurande within the county, because at the end of the day no mwanga services hizi no to devolve unit yejere no to mwananchi ya Kinyero service na service hizi to Kinyero nacho ichibati kuona ni value for money, value for resources ile kwa chiko at least kuona there is something going on. Ikitumia kwa na most of the Kenyans are very tired no to gategera most of the counties oronora in your reports ile kumbara from the Senate argument, for example, that the previous one era Siuru no kona nya a million shilling is buy a crate of soda, which begging the question. Yes, na ndio Korea there is it really nyo yari desire ya baraba formulate katiba kana 1 million buying a crate of soda. It's not only Meru. Meru ni urabena balls and says they have bakwamwa ku show other the way. Nura other counties probably they have a political
and the governor kimwona menyaza isiyo governor bari one side na MCA, so utauliza nani swali. And you know there's a team humidity ya Uga Martin Meru ne dissolved. Is it really does it really hold water?
At that particular time, take on a would anything on a non-tobacco. You see, dissolving a county, it takes processing and unless we are saying we are targeting individual recording, after Meaka DMC to recall and then provision, governor, we the same case they are doing impeaching. No, it's the same route. Either you feel you're dissatisfied in MCO, you have 2 years. You can as well recall MCO kuno ntokona teko ko represent maone zako. But MCs na bona baleona by provision yao no to governor atubatikira gitata benge. And then governor na team yo na ko the best is to petition the government, the national government ko abolish kana ko dissolve the entire county. Attacking Yakada Meru Ikijita ko dissolved. I think it's a high time we have political responsibility.
You know, Embu was worse.
Yes.
Embu by impeached Governor Wambora a record 4 times.
4 times.
Na utachieta chonde.
Well, na ngirwe ni Senate but eta court.
Eta court.
Yeah.
Na choka na adhiria tamu.
Yeah, na adhiria easily.
Actually, you see, even impeaching the governor this time, impeachment, Tirium with Muicho Joy. Governor Mbokara na court for
the rest 3 years.
It's a process tested because this was the first we having continuous impeachment within the Meru. We are testing the system, kana structure yetu, kile can as well work for the people. As we speak, wategera pana Martin, if executive no ina responsibility to run the entire government. In the last 2 impeachment process, they would have adopted what you've just alluded to, resolutions. Karo karande ko tumendie. We find out in because at the end of the day, Bwana Martin, into beyond the togochoira ba kulingire tuma imwana inchi.
Of course.
If you can't agree on how to kutungatira mwananchi, then those who are calling for dissolutions of the entire county, they are justified. Not do they feel we
are not tired.
We are tired. And also if you're calling for impeachment Governor Kawira Mwangaza, they're also justified. No ntubako dora avenue on the chia kutake cost.
Very well. So now Governor Kawira after the impeachment, around the Facebook the battle is won, enemy is dead on arrival. Before that, order paper yekumira ya Euro, former majority leader Evans Mawira arandikira wa royo itukwiregira ukethra kwina motion impeachment ya kurita Governor Kawira Mwangaza otongeriene. It has already been slotted na kana tayari nithitwe kibangirwa na order paper numerate aruatire bethiretwe kiparticipate kiri motion ya mbere na isilinde ethro ini mover na nkiona mantera yothe thitwe yandiki aruati kwa kwibura kumaanisha ni ati colleagues bake kana MCAs baraba na motion eje ni manto oteyo na eje ni motion yedite kuchindwa kinyambere ya mbere.
But see, Martin, indoor in propaganda, it's part of. You see, if you feel indoor no to mera. What signing Mawira is signing a governor. He started also the second impeachment. And on Jakodira choka tagara derege. No mangaongeria could discredit what have your colleagues in support or in solidarity con. And then it's like you are not caught out unaware that this process is serious. Ira rumors. Karaza kana nguto. Na ugo tira part of the system muneu lakini trombera kumenya. What I'm thinking is Ndoezi yomba kwethora, it's very unique. Actually this time round
it's very unique.
Na uniqueness yayo yomba ku meet agenda. No ntoboy, there are 2 scenarios. One, there's a pure accusation in mono ya Senate that ngogeao there is money exchange hands, there is things favors exchange hands. Na the idea they want to redeem themselves. Like kuna bakuona nya all the MC governors bombete gweto ibombete ko raise alarm inene mono ni misappropriation of financial na mantoa maingi ko this time around they would have taken an avenue argument that it kabanya MCA babomba. It's also encouraged. You see, it's also encouraged other MCAs from the respective constituencies, counties, co-initiate the process, co-ensure to pay resources. So it can as well hand a favor environment in area.
Hypothetically speaking, Mario Chonko, Bwana Eric, hypothetically speaking, kuke ya kwethro kwena mbecha. Nukuthwania senators, baragana mbecha, baeta for integrity. Who cares about integrity in this country anyway?
True. Lakini it's a conversation. You see watu wakianza kusaribiwa Martin. See, kuna salamu imeanza.
Salamu zimeleta.
You see, there is right now kwambia salamu zimeanza kuleta maneno. Niki no ntubako udhura. You see, even our own MPs, most of the MPs, you can't find them reserve. No nto wanaoka kusaribiwa. No ntubako there was
actually
kinyakedwa batanengero okay so called 2 million kinyakedwa tikyo mtu anengero no kona still meto na ibacha kiregi. The same case, senators want to run away from Saram. Nanokona.
Saram nachio.
Saram isi. Nikoreta thina. Here there is also a debate. There is also, if you look at the national government record, kuna supremacy battle between the national na Senate. Iba kuna Senate iruga kuna ndo abolishwa. See, MP they are seeking of it has abolished the Senate. Nandri bakenda ya abolished kanaba itengoge ya if they see baka karandi guru bategera measure ja probably ja accusation easy na bako na chena merit na baka approve the motion. It also bring the image you know pure siasa mati into a perception. You see you perceived you're doing something and kinyare tuko Kenyans meru Guukiria three apart from impeachment processes MCs ba constituted what else are they imbingeba kuita. You see also they want asking meru Guukiria
actually
the Guukiria three okay tokona you are working on kanango ge ni ukarake
actually motion
yes,
maybe barathondeka or anything else apart from impeachment.
Yes, ikija kugira there is something they are doing they also a win chant or something ikida kuina ginto bako their bills chao ba publish it about this what we've been doing na the executive bare mi ku implement in favor ya mwananchi oro ba represented ikija kugira they are showing us na executive ne ka prove that there is apart from this impeachment kuna working relationship get you know their bills are processed in the county assembly iba kureta na toka kitata na toka itikaraja kana ndi it's an individual because institution itawa executive individual it's purely a structural system to work na itipati ku support on registration frameworks radio ko we may feel like it's an individual incapacity atena capacity Quran which we are targeting as a governor but ikaja kuthora executive ne Quran affairs chao with kire county na executive ogitangure mo then capacity ya muntu individually yomba kuthirwa at least ekiumaira boga in a way quite to me I feel also executive I mean county assembly apart from the impeachment process they also need to tell Ameru that itogeretie ku registrate few bills aja na itogeretie lakini itiko kitata on behalf of wananchi to represent it itokomba kwa implemented particularly atiku still we also have a question is only kiure kikorwa ngoge ya MC is a king yao iko hetaire yake 3 months or 6 months ya impeach mama
yes so you know nikurari na rwario rwangwataniro atatika you know all these stakeholders bamantu yayo the executive the assembly former CS Metheka Njuri Ncheke kanisa and you know na kinyaka ribontere bwa kari gethi beti Njuri but report bado itiraumira ya mantu ya yet threatened impeachment
Martin I think either there was engagement with area goodwill siko kwena kodarwaria Martin tumba gwita nyakutuko said ikeja kuthiraga witiro chwanjuri kana njwete ya kurubako tukarande guru lakini ugo tu baire we can't find time to karande
apparently the process ya reinitiated in the president
yes
apparently
yes
bari bachoke report
yes nande ikeja kuthira parties responde baraba kwirwa bakarire nduguru barirwe patina goodwill see tutikara methene ugono witre isi kwikifua kuringa both aba ku chest stamp na witre methene da kwaraniria na utrona utukomba ku come up with menyarira witre mediation kana witre negotiation no mwanko pinpoint issues zira chiraise to in the both parties ogeria ko narrow down ora umba ko getata itomba ku sort out itutumbo sort out ekaraja kana no one was interested kumenya imbi unless someone is out either the governor is out or the MC is out which is quite unfortunate but itugaga itugaga Martin responsibility unity it also start from the top because of course inyakethra we Biari because you go kurande governor iwe na gitarere ria kinya tutimba kugiria MCs bareku igahirika na gitare munya no le governor tutirikana no le MC by the actually in learning affairs twarikana kireito wari
turikana
governor turikana ko it's responsibility nene irio inene bwana Martin mtu nachika muchema ni akarandigura Guukiria 3 am I very advised longly kana
where do I go
wrong na Martin ikeja kuthira wini appointments in issues because muskuma jojwa dukembethi ijobati kuweka atongeria method maithene akapambire kujika muchemone individually or realize am I the wrong person atobarate nabo ibo mo mess you see about that information you know offend kiri antobaro karabo aki be kuringira mpipa kwa information iraba kunenga ira mati ni omikare utuka kukara omewengo withikira ona kethwa mandu zangu thithia kana ne antoba kwa kuthithia kana uka seek guidance because at the end of the day you also need to consult with the neighboring counties kana achore governors bank or how do you learn effectively with the MCs.
But you remember, I think, I don't know whether it's before Martin or after the second impeachment, Bakaridi to and they COG.
Yeah.
I think about Moira the dues. But I'm wondering, there's one of the allegations, Bakuga, governor and Kate staff, 111, right?
Yes.
How did we get there?
That's a question.
No, Anto Ganara 11. Obichine, moe. Ambeterete substantiation, you ndigara.
You also need to find out. Na tell carry 100. No, we are told also they are paid manually. You see, those are kind of questions.
Actually, kiri report ya Auditor General ya mwaka yuko tira ya tikare I think yona niti ati manual payment in a ya 101 million.
That's the only. You see, how you open our loopholes is appropriate resources. Something else in Kibori. You see, there's something else we've already done. The national government, Dajire ya nduke uga bodo kuna ntoba Kibori. But the people who are surrounding the executive. It means probably county Mero probably those who are surrounding the governor herself they have felt like sisi ndio to the enedrikali apo getera manka tagita geto you see those iko toma probably abarabe ome but feel like also we wanted to be part of this government and support it but to turn a avenue either you are representative of the people you've no avenue to reach out to the governor or to reach out not only the governor herself but the executive to be specific at the end of the day mujumbe ro probably authority na particular avenues cha ko reach out to the executive non to boa mathina probably 1 2 3 kokeria ko sort out issues if now you or inga moyari uga open asire nyingi mono one the best thing is non to ba twingire mori na to ba kai then actually let us find a way to get a kwariria mbere see now the kwarire kwao igwita the impeachment way yes
is there anything governor bakwethia uchono kia assembly itakulukie the bill ikinyaweta kiri senate
tikona there is something on bakodhia that now because
the motion I mean
I doubt whether you can gain a number
the only Eric governor na tonyere UDA the only kwena MCs bangana ba UDA 24
but you see the move no
deputy majority leader
na nominate kwa you see if
nominated there's a problem ngedara Martin Ogo governor wa UDA yes you're in government but utomba ko lobby babe ke government bago support
is she even in UDA
no ni associate bago ko
associate
but you see Martin the only way governor Bakothia it will appear at the assembly our appeal you see
next week that is on Thursday
asitume mtu akuje tu you see I feel that now it would give people and you know it's purely a perception thing you appear sawa ngoja nikuje
acha nikuje nijibu
na ujibu ungie no of course you see also gain support within the mayor gain support from outside which is influence ome neka influence even the MCs themselves
perception right
yes just a perception to me I would advise because I see atomba ko manage ko pull the numbers because of course 46 ingona jaga of nambenga ni already looking at urapa kwa raja kwa tanderet but to me I feel the governor the only thing on bako redeem herself within the circles cha Meru tisenete nande na pia because the two impeachment process are happening this time round I would advise assembly wengo asitume mtu akuje akae chini ajibu maswali because you need to prove you see you also the only the concern chako with the entire impeachment process is how do you now the entire accusation how do you link governor herself you see no kuona unless governor the assembly associates herself those questions that these are individual or departmental problems probably tomba go sort out as you and assembly akona ndiyo kuiona na ya goodwill first kugana demi okay, let me appear. It's also right for me to appear. Negeda kuna issue because me have an issue of how do you link now? This is the entire accusation because I haven't seen where you are linking governor herself. Because you're saying this issue was raised by Nchaba Pithi, was raised by the Bishop Kiambi and the rest. These are issues Chia officers working within, and of course, what we call the responsibility governor, because of course you are the CEO. Of course, it is
a fiduciary responsibility, fiduciary responsibility. Kwedro akiona mantu ya yonde ya weta line because she's the CEO.
Yes, of course.
Lakini ande yon kugadere, the only way to come and try and figure it out.
Oh yeah, new assembly.
Of course now, okay, nimewasikiza. The way president did, nimewasikiza.
I concede.
I concede. Watch our hand.
But you know, if the spirit ereri kuo Kenya dai. Say for example, Royu Governor Kawira Mwangaza okira kanarwari by the nyanya eta press akawa kubuta cabinet yonde
kabisa.
I dissolve the cabinet.
Yes, akauga when probably people were advising me, they are advising me wrongly. Therefore, to me, to so everyone, waende nyuma. Let's start afresh because it's time kuambiria fresh.
Kule na issue ya bwana Eric na ni ejire kiri committee ya Senate ya park ira Governor Kawira eti miru yena mamba mana ya nana kuringana na governor mamba mana ya nana tha ikotini ya ute yamba kinyari mwe rera litwa kotini tu wakati yote tukabwithi kintu kiraba wita ADR alternative dispute resolution kute ninio kute county itena attorney
imagine
county itena wakili wa county na euro ikura raise a very pertinent issue ni mawakili mawakili rungurwa ngwataniro ya mawakili Meru Bar Association barawire ati mamba yayo onde yareta kiri kambuni imwe mawakili kambuni eye ni ya CC waligo
associated
which they can actually Senate bakiwa oteki into ya CC waligo it is unconstitutional kwenda wakili waligo but kwenda ina county attorney so wakili oyo kulingana na mawakili baba ruwa no ithritu akia amba mamba ya yonde no ithritu akiri wa mbeche jichionde so the conflict and therefore we inge bo mamba is there a connection?
I think there's a connection. Legal magamba jatumire an avenue, not looking broadly to in counties. Looking at Nairobi, there's I think 4 billion.
Imagine.
Yes, and then it's like an avenue. Yes, it's like avenue, Bonere Avenue. I think it was also serious for they also legal fraternity raise awareness because they brought up an issue that this we wanted to represent Kanagwitara. Now also they raised an issue of why do you have a county attorney from Nairobi whereas we have around 70 200 practicing now that's beg the question why devolved unit to other because those are kind of pain ireko to menya problems is na inya probably antwe by dora onto why do resources chumba kweza ntorene and then you return them Nairobi those are kind of the pain probably and wezi MCA na governor etc because MCA is also they are feeling benanto ome power better dissatisfaction. So of course they need to present that dissatisfaction. Ura governance ekorano, ura resources chia meri kwa misappropriated. The only issue re ka kinyitenande. Iko prove beyond little doubt that utongeria bwa rwabo yeni governor Kawira Mwangaza irudi chitana appointed kinyao ketho kwina mediation egekwa county tibua
njuri negemerete
lakini gashagwa na remore is purely now go a doorstep. Ama merokeria ukeketha it's also now it's about time other than kugeria you know, of course, you know, mankoe your support base hope that sasa jakaja kinyere dendo la live. But there are a lot of issues within county Meru. Na county Meru tukuraza bwana Martin tumpati kuda tukuraza ndo eje pati kuda tiathirire gita if people want to sort issues. But if you want to uwezi utomba kudholewa umume yake inyaki bake no inawezekanaje
monopoly knowledge
theo. You also need to embrace dissenting opinion no wakarande goro you see compare munya was someone there were na manto zawe na we lakini Adhikaira you see umo idea that is yakarabish. Okay, akethora na issue na kumaria but you find kukutana huko nje oro mwereina no tunande of course mtu naija kudhana weakness ya but I feel there is weakness ya Imeru that you also need to now embrace miaka witika ndo Mati manzo ya apene temiro hizi
ya miaka 5 kesi scenario
na kadira mheshimiwa Jim Muchoi aikura no kwario chonko tupu
zubure mingi
kuri county ya mbere kiri nditangwe mbere ya abuse of office otumira obisi bobowe MCAs neba wetete bakawa ati governor atethirito akiingia mendekethia yara kwawa akwiro ni assembly ya muyario kubuta kana appointment I mean where is it kubuta kiambi na mabisa bangi baraba berite kuri yambare aboiketie petition ira boiketie assembly also kinya nyuma ya MCS kwithira bakia yana mendekethia kiri governor yethro ya kibuithwa manto ya takarikire but then you know maendekethia I can no mbetekerie kana nkareana nayo itisheria is just
a recommendation
yeah
it's true it wonder okay we sat down na Meru to it's also good to advise governor kana probably kumweveria problem burden benya obakuthora rimwe obaku appoint tanto ko bang responsibility no kare movenga no ntubakuthora probably kubukari lakini no ntubakuthora mwananchi akuamwa verade governor but ntubatu tukona beto serve vizuri ugomba kuthora ni ntubaku lakini beverie na it's very igintoke kama no there are governance egetikiria an opinion no ntubakuthora nyantu baba bobera representative bantu kana ni ananchi ba petition ite musonda fulani no sisi ojo ati ntikona yegutethia mheshimiwa governor just get someone kana uthithia ata na igitumio kona probably the first initiative ira thithirie ikorisha vanuli kana after this na reshuffle the government omba ku probably kona ketha bamba kuitangoge na different department advice yawe terazima you know it's your in a position lakini irazima the moment county assembly bagerie kuona bagerie ku vote of no confidence with an kiri officer fulani no tunadea ka represent pa okethwa na inchi bakuwa through their representative that's mtojo ate ku fit kana ku fit ku run affairs igetomio kuona president aronere batikiraita kwa corrective responsibility that nyinyi endeni nyumbani pwinde inyakethwa pole ando bako the same case
at some point shows a sign of weakness
but you see
kuona ni yakakwenda akakiona niliaka huyu mjamaa yaka muomba
lakini si president alisema I concede
no bana we you know we governor na kana we president there are things you might not understand ojorogere
because aure tekarire
uningo fitting birato ne bia nonto bwana Martin na county utiki kuinjomo Guukiria hizi mwana kuandika lakini uthingo ukingie njomo forazuran ka farms uthingo ukingie njomo ya kubuta you see because there are misreactions sana you ko kinyoko na mtu aremi kubuta mtu onge nonto either it's political for example to compare na national government ukabuto mo atigonke then probably because we centered it toteka as a community setup. Community we feel like mtu wao tutumba kuorwe jau. Secondly, probably county Amiru. Ko probably wije ko story wije kwa manani se nano mweke tu kama ira
kama ile ilitokelezea scheme
bora kona ndede there is no way pomba kubutanto baiko lakini governor na arena avenue when the petition ikirwe assembly the first ne anto yes na arena mandate ku okay sawa
I take advantage
akaona ni a goodwill that I mean it's a process in working kana is the situation in working that okay I have my own weakness ya kudura management chetri resources kana acquisition you kudura ndio bothikira kana ndio muinu lakini there is a very goodwill kwa mbele kuona ni ikiwe.
Thank you gentlemen, time is up unfortunately atwateretone case scenario she comes back case scenario
I think case if this time achoka I think we also need to bury the entire thing.
Mukubali
kabisa we si tukubali you know I'm not part of it
hata wananchi
wakubali that we need to work with the Bakari non to we will be losing time and also resource non to of course resource ile keta na
resources no ikora
but to me I feel the MCAs are doing the rightful constitutional mandate non to tomba kugatire bakaita kugiu unless kipengere kio kidilito that to tere miaka etano but also governor also nati wika kuchama achika muchamanyo doeje tukara mwankare you see you may feel like when I support ground my is perception omba ko nyago witangu turene uko na ground
ni
noga noka dinya pulling ya kuno menya of course kuna mantu zate kubwa but I hope thirikari katikira na baraba responsibility padikane responsibility ponengera delegated tieti ownership it's not a family thing it's not a family affair ni ugwe udelegate toke wananchi if you true if watakwatira no ntukuinongeo keja kunongeo nareo kuingokeza it's a short period of time kenda tumba ku respect opinion ya mtongi na tumba ku work towards common mwananchi. Thank you very much for having asante sana
thank you
muchui pole sana mbuga ngare